Hey guys, as y'all can see behind me, we've been doing a little bit of landscaping around here, and that can get kind of expensive when you go out there and start buying these trees and shrubs and flowers and stuff to put in the ground. Get real expensive in a hurry. One of the things that we like to do is stop by Lowe's about every chance we get and go back and check the clearance rack in there. See what they got on it. A lot of times you can find some decent looking plants back there that they either forgot to water or something like that, or just couldn't sell them marked down 50% off. And one thing we do like to get is the blueberry and grapevines when we see them, the blackberries too. Most times they're like $10.98. We get them for like $5 when they mark them down. You'll usually see them sitting on a pallet out front somewhere. We got a nice looking garden coming on over there with blueberries and blackberries in it. Got some good looking grapevines sitting around back right now just waiting to go in the ground. We're going to fix them up too. But what I want to tell you about right now though is a sale that Lowe's has going on. I don't know if all the Lowe's have it, but we were up in West Virginia recently. More on that in another video. But we stopped into a Lowe's up there north of Beckley, up in a little place called Fayetteville. Walked in, the first thing we saw was a sign that says 75% off trees and shrubs, and my eyes got like this big, like where's the cart? Where's the cart? Let's load this thing up. So we started walking around, put a whole bunch of stuff on that cart, come on outside and threw them in the truck, and went on down the road. I ended up stopping down at Princeton, West Virginia. Walked into the Lowe's there, same deal, 75% off. We found some more things in there we wanted. So right now, Lowe's is a really good place, Home Depot too probably, and whatever other big box store is in your area across the country. You're at the end of the season, they're looking to get rid of this stuff. They don't want it sitting there dying through the winter. So go check them out. Let me show you some of the things we got on the back of this truck right here. We struck it rich over there in West Virginia, we sure did. Before I go any further, let me make this disclaimer real quick. I am in no way, shape, or form affiliated with Lowe's. I do not get paid for this, any kind of reimbursement, anything like that. I do have a Lowe's business account with them that I have had for about 15 plus years now. That anytime I use that card, I get like 5% off, which barely pays the sales taxes. But from this perspective right here, they don't know me, and I'm not a Jimmy Johnson fan, so that ought to tell you something right there. These plants right here were 75% off, and I want you to tell me if you see anything wrong with them. These figs right here, we had 3 of them. Regular price was I think $10.98. We got them for $2.61. $2.61 for a good looking fig plant. That's a good deal. These Gulfstream Nandina, you see anything wrong with that plant? The only thing wrong with that plant is it ain't put in the ground yet. Regular price $6.98. What did we pay? $1.66. We did get another 9 cents off of for the business account, so it would have been $1.75. But even $1.75, that's a heck of a deal, folks. I'm not sure what the regular price was on this guacamole hosta that Susan picked out, but our cost was $1.42. This English rhododendron right here, this is a $25 plant, $24.98. We got it for $5.94. $6 for a rhododendron that size. If you've never seen one in bloom before, head on up come spring, probably early summer, up in the mountains of North Carolina or Virginia. They got them all over the place up there. Beautiful plant. This little guy right here is the Colorado blue spruce. It's a $25 tree. We got one in the ground over there already, named him Sparky. We planted that about 3 weeks ago, and it turns out that we stayed we were up in West Virginia. We stayed at a Fairfield Inn, and looking out the window from the breakfast room, they had 2 beautiful Colorado blue spruces, some of the prettiest trees I had ever seen before. And it turns out we went on down the road, stopped at Lowe's, and this is what they had in there. How much did this thing cost? $5.94 for this Colorado blue spruce. That's a heck of a deal. If anybody's ever grown kiwi before, you know you need a male and a female to get this thing done. What they're doing now is they're actually potting up a male and a female together in the pot, so you don't have to go out there and try to find 2 different plants and match them up. These are not the kiwis that get that big. They'll be a whole lot smaller, but still ought to be some good eating. How much did we pay for these things? Regular price was $10.98. We got them for the low price of $2.61. You can't beat that with a stick. I think everybody likes crepe myrtles. You see them all over the place, but one thing that comes with a crepe myrtle most times is a hefty price tag. These plants right here were 20 bucks a piece. How much did we pay for them? $4.75. We got 8 of these things right here to put in the ground around here. And some of these green beauty boxwood, again, a $20 plant. And what do we pay? I think $4.75, I think is what they were. Yep, $4.75. So y'all can see what kind of deals you can find. You're not always going to find the same plants at every store, but just go in there, take a few minutes, walk around, find something you like, put it on the cart. If you don't find anything, just come back again some other time and keep on going until you find what you want to put in the ground. Save you some money. We saved enough money on this stuff right here to pay for the gas for that 1,000-mile trip we just finished up. Money is just so hard to come by these days, so again, check out the Lowe's, Home Depot. Sometimes you can find something at Walmart, but not too often. All of those big box stores that have a garden center, go in there and check out their clearance rack, and also see if you can catch that sale just right like we did, 75% off. We got places around here where we can plant stuff that hadn't even thought about yet, but we find some more stuff on sale, we'll load up the truck again. Hope that was helpful. Y'all take care. Lord willing, we'll see you next time.